arguably the most dominant champion the women's game has ever seen. Enter former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey.
Just the biggest star in MMA up to Conor McGregor coming here, taking over. Ronda Rousey was just truly something special. Ronda Rousey was just one of the biggest stars mixed martial arts has ever seen. From the debut in Strikeforce with the quick armbar to Jean LaBelle holding a stopwatch every time she fought.
Yeah.
She just had that star feel, and she had enough to share. She didn't need to use it all on herself. She could give something to me, she could give something to this guy, this guy, and there was enough. A massive fight star, a massive movie star, just a mainstream star is Ronda Rousey.
Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show any back.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina Shevchenko!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, this is one of the best first-round fighters in UFC history. The former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Ronda Rousey. 9 career wins by armbar. 8 of those have come in round number 1. So you can expect Rousey to go to that patented takedown early. We'll see if she can get yet another dominant submission tonight. Oh, lands a nice straight. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Rousey.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the back hand to get very active.
Rousey gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
All right, early on here in round 1, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight to the ground.
She knew where she needed to be, and she got there. This is the first aspect of the fight that she needed to win, and she has done exactly that. Oh, that one landed, yep. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Valentina Shevchenko. successful.
Those are big strikes.
There you see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Good right hand right there.
Nice uppercut. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to do. There it is again. Look at that.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Uppercut lands. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, she landed another nice leg kick. Effective punch there by Shevchenko. Just over 2 minutes to go. And blocks the shot there. Nice work here on the... Oh, pinpoint execution on the hip toss there. She's able to take her down. Her opponent felt like she knew this attack would be coming. She couldn't stop it there.
But she did not see the setup. She did not see her opponent push into her, invited her to push back. The moment she pushed back, boom, time to go for a ride. Unbelievable.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy. But she's got to...
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out.
She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Well, this is as good a striking performance as we have seen from Valentina Shevchenko recently, and perhaps some of that has to do with her opponent's fear of getting taken down.
Well, she can't try to go forward too much because she'll get taken down or she's going to get countered. Valentina has shown time and time again that she can compete with the best in the world and she can use whatever skill she chooses. But for me, it is the accuracy in the striking that usually leads the dance for a former champion, and tonight she is showing that in spades. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh, with authority the body.
Oh!
Well, Rousey's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
That was a nice strike. Right back in the clinch. Look for the... Oh! Oh, another one.
She got that single collar tie. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Round two next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Big right hand for Valentina Shevchenko lands over. Nice straight right hand.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Well, I'm not sure her hands striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen. Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Straight right hand, but she misses. Well, not the stopping zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse because she has not moved her head. She's got to move her head before she starts to see the strikes coming in her direction.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the...
Now her opponent maybe seeing stars.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple leaks on aisle 5. These women are donating blood tonight, and the fans are the beneficiaries. What a fight.
Yeah, what a fight between these two. They spoke since the fight was announced about how good it was going to be. I never could have imagined that I would have this visual. Both exhibiting cuts, both bleeding, both still not willing to take a step back.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Shevchenko getting work here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, she gets the strike through again and continues to go after that bad cut. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Rousey.
And now she's in mount.
In position for a submission attempt here. Ooh, arms in tight.
She's going very hard for this armbar. And she may just get it. But in order to get it.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Shevchenko's right back to the floor. Nice positional control here. Well, Rousey's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Final seconds here. And the horn sounds on round 2. Well, this was the expectation that this fight would be an absolute war. It has delivered, and both women are going to have to dig deep as this one continues.
Yeah, they're both going to have to dig deep. They're both going to have to fight through some questions, some moments where you go, can I get this done? But they both seem up to the challenge right now. They've both taken a lot of damage. Both have been injured, but both are still standing in the middle of the octagon ready to fight.
Relax. Let's work on that cut a little bit.
to keep your distance now. That cut's pretty bad, and it's only going to get worse. You have to be smart with your exchanges. Look for your opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strike.
Wow.
Oh, judo toss made it look easy. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Well, Rousey's really bleeding heavily now. You got huge shot fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Nice pass.
Shevchenko getting pounded by those hammer fists. We might get a stoppage here. Oh, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
She's got one of the best arm bars in the business, going for it now. Oh, man, another strike gets through. I think I can pick out her blood type from here. Might be time to call on the doctor.
Let's work. Come on, let's stand her up. Let's work.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. She is so dominant from the top position. Nice.
Well, Rousey's back in full mount. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that.
Well, it looks like the ref is going to break up the action here and likely to check on her cut, which is of the pretty big variety.
Yeah, she's bleeding a lot. It's in a bad spot, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is stopped.
Yeah, the visual's not great, but the doctor, it appears, is going to allow her to continue, at least for now.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad. But she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter.
Oh, man, look at her handiwork there. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Rousey's nose is cut. It is mangled. It probably will need to be reset next week, and you got to think the referee and the ringside physician have a close eye on things.
Oh, my goodness. 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 Oh, my goodness.
right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.